And well, in breaking news just coming in, Indian forces are responding after Pakistan violated ceasefire for the 11th straight day in Jammu and Kashmir today.
As per the Indian Army, Pakistan resorted to firing across the line of control in various sectors. The violation has drawn a strong and effective response from the Indian Army. And this marks the 11th consecutive day, as we mentioned earlier, of cross-border firing and ceasefire violations amid escalating tensions between the two countries following the April 22nd terror attack in Pahalgam.
Now, that was the attack where 26 civilians were killed and most of them were terrorists. Now, since the night of April 24, just hours after India suspended the Indus Waters Treaty following the Pahalgam terror attack, Pakistani troops have been resorting to unprovoked firing at various places along the LOC.
All right, joining us live is our special correspondent Idris Loan. Idris, 11th straight night. It's clearly a daily affair now of the ceasefire violations across the LOC, and the American side has also issued a travel advisory now not to go near the borders between the two countries. Give us more.
Well, absolutely, Shivan. Pakistan Army has yet again on the 11th night resorted to unprovoked small arms fire across the line of control. Let me tell you, the ceasefire has happened in Kupwara, Baramulla in northern part of Kashmir, while as in the Jammu division it has happened in Poonch, Rajouri, Mainder, Naushera, Sundarbani and Akhnur. It has been retaliated as usual by the Indian Army, but we've seen over the last 11 days there have been unprovoked firing incidents from across the border, which are basically not restricted to one or two areas, but all across the line of control. And at the same time, we've seen it happens during the night. From the last 11 consecutive nights it's been happening, and not at one place but different places across northern part of Kashmir as well as in the Jammu division. There was when the ceasefire was basically signed and renewed by both the countries in 2021, after that we've seen peace, especially for at least 4 years on the line of control. Both the armies had basically adhered to the ceasefire, while as the people who were living very close to the line of control were living really a sigh of relief for them for many, many years. But since the last 11 days, the firing that has been taking place from the Pakistani side, especially for the people who are living very close to the line of control, has become extremely hell for them to live very close to the line of control. They have started clearing their individual bunkers, and some of the families still haven't harvested their crops, and that's one of the reasons they're not leaving from there. But they've been advised to be cautious while doing so, because we've seen the firing, especially the ceasefire violations, are happening during the night. So one thing is that the people are not out at that point of time, but if these ceasefire violations were happening during the day, then the people who live very close to the line of control would have been shifted from those areas to the safer places.
Yes.
On the other hand, line of control as well as the international border remain on high alert. We've seen there was an infiltration attempt last week in the northern part of Kashmir, and also we've seen how border security forces and Punjab police together have foiled two operations. In one, they busted a hideout in which they recovered arms and ammunition, and there's also two people were arrested for basically spying for the Pakistan intelligence services.
Yes. These are developments happening on a daily basis. Idris, thanks so much for getting us the latest. We will be tracking all the developments coming in as tensions only mount between India and Pakistan.